Your dream body is on the other side of your excuses. We all have problems. We're all busy. But when you really want something, you make time. You put in the work and you get it done. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable because that is the only way you're going to grow. The most powerful thing in the world is the human mind. If you can think it, you can become it. So why not become the best version of you? Hi, my name is Nana. I'm Nana Scott. I'm a nurse. I'm also a health and wellness coach. And my goal is to empower millions of women to start prioritizing their health through self-care, nutrition, and fitness. And today we're talking body transformation through exercise and food. Building your dream body. Oof, that sounds so much easier than it is. Because, I always say you wake up first thing in the morning and, you're blessed with another chance to create the life that you want. And most times I wake up, I jump out of bed and I'm not like super thrilled because I just woke up and I'm tired still. But in my head, I'm just thinking like, thank you, God, for giving me the chance to wake up this morning. Because now I get to do all the things that I want to do. Now I get to keep working on the life that I want. It's almost like I have this construction site and I have this house that I'm working on. And this is my dream house. And I'm the one working on this house. I have all the tools I need. I have all of the knowledge I need to build this house. So as soon as I wake up in the morning, oh my God, I get another chance to go and work on that house because I know that once that house is completed, it's my house and everything I want in that house is there because I'm the one creating and building in that. That's pretty much how it is every morning. I wake up like I have this life that I'm working on. I have this dream that I want. I have this business that I want. I have this body that I want to create. So every single day, every morning I wake up, I'm just like, running because I'm just like, okay, it's time again. God has given me another chance. I have the energy. I have the health. I'm going to go and I'm going to build the life that I want. I'm going to create the life that I want. But it's not easy when it comes to your dream body. It's not easy. It takes a lot of discipline. I know that when I got to 165, it took me about 3 years to finally get down to 145, right? But if I'm being honest, I wasn't consistent. And that's a lot of our problems, that we're not consistent. We want something. We want this body. We want to look a certain way, but not even about looking a certain way. We want to feel good. We want to feel good because when you have a lot of weight on you, you don't feel your best. Even certain clothes that you wear, you don't feel your best. The way you sleep is not as comfortable because we weren't designed to carry that much weight on us. So, when it comes to wanting that life, building that dream body, It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of consistency. And it took me 3 years to really understand that if I don't do it, it won't get done. When I say body transformation, I am not talking necessarily weight loss, fat loss. I'm talking about how I've been able to sculpt my body, how I've been able to transform my body from being this skinny little thing to being, built with muscle and a little more curvier now. So this journey for me it's been a long journey. It's been a lot of feeling. It's been a lot of learning. It's been a lot of pain. It's been a lot of discipline. It's been a lot of hard work. And I'm still on this journey because I'm not even close to where I want to be. But I can honestly say that I've started seeing a lot of changes, a lot of results, and I love that. So I started off at 145, and like I said, I had no muscle. I was only focused on cardio and carbs, and I knew nothing about nutrition, and I knew nothing about the importance of lifting weights. Now that I'm 145, I've implemented a lot of weights. I've implemented a lot of protein. I have a balanced nutrition. So, my body now is completely different. I've been able to transform my body just because I've learned the importance of food and exercise. I'm giving you 10 things that I've implemented in my life that has helped me with sculpting and transforming my body. And the very first thing is maintaining a balanced diet. It's very, very important to make sure that, you're consuming all the nutrition-rich foods that your body need, like lean protein and whole grains and fruits and vegetables. That has been something that over the years, I learned the importance of. Being African, being Liberian, the foods that we eat, they're not like variety of foods. You don't get all the nutritions that you need. So when I started cooking and I started, getting the knowledge and knowing the importance of, certain foods, I started adding more proteins to my diet. I started adding more whole foods to my diet. I started adding more fruits. And especially vegetables, that has been something for me where I've just been I don't like vegetables. And if I'm being honest with you, I don't like vegetables. I still don't like vegetables. I'm still trying to incorporate more vegetables in my life because I know the importance of it. But I'm further now than I've ever been, because now I'm actually adding vegetables. There are days where I just create a bowl of carrots and broccoli and cauliflower, and I just snack on those things. That was never me before. But those are the things that I've been implementing in my life, certain foods I've been implementing that has really helped sculpt and transform my body. But let's talk portion control. Portion control, or what you know it as calorie deficit. Let's talk about portion control. You guys, I've been a big eater my entire life. I can eat. I am a certified eater. I am a foodie and I have the appetite. I can sit, because in my country, the way the serving sizes are, we usually have these big rubber bowls, and we'll fill it up with rice, and we'll fill it up with a lot of meat and grains. And within that one serving size it's huge, and we're able to sit in one spot and consume all of that rice and eat some more. So for me, I can eat, but I think I said it before in my last video that I started doing this thing where I gained all that weight from 145 to 165 because I was competing with my man. I was saying, we have to eat equally. We have to share everything. And if he's able to eat, again, he's 200 and something pounds, 6'4" tall. And I would say, if he's able to eat this much, I should be eating the same amount. But I'm 5'3" and what am I? I'm 145. So that's just too much. I was just consuming too much food for my body to handle. And that's why I was gaining all of that weight. So another thing that has been, the holy grail for losing weight and sculpting my body has been portion control. Now I'm my calorie intake is, I believe, 1,600. So I'm taking in about 1,600 calories a day, where I'm having my breakfast and I'm adding protein to everything I eat. Again, I am having my breakfast, I'm having my lunch, and I'm having my dinner. But I'm not just like eating because I want to eat. I'm eating because I'm eating to live. I'm making sure that everything I'm consuming is good foods, and it's like I'm not to the, like I no longer eat until I'm stuffed and I'm hurting. I was that girl where if I see food and I love it, I'm going to eat it until it's gone. I'm not going to stop eating because I'm full. I've never been the girl to stop eating because I'm full. Like, what do you mean? Like, what? No. I eat until it's out of the way. I no longer see it, out of sight, out of mind. So my goal is to make sure that it's out of sight, meaning I had to eat it. But I no longer do that. And that has helped me a lot. So if this is something that you do, if you're like me and you're a foodie and you like to eat a lot, prioritize portion control. Make sure that you're only consuming the foods that your body needs for that day. That has been the holy grail. Hydrate your body. Drinking your water has helped me so much on my journey. And but I've never had an issue with drinking water. I've always been a water drinker. I am also a certified tea drinker. So, properly hydrating your body is key, is extremely important on your journey. I know I've had a lot of women ask, what's the point of drinking all this water? What is that even doing for me? Water keeps your body hydrated, and water helps with any digestive issues that you may have. So when you're constipated, drinking a lot of water helps with that. Just flushing out your system and keeping your body hydrated is extremely important to help your body function properly. So drinking water has been another holy grail. I have to tell you this. You may not want to hear it. I know you may not want to hear it, but I have to tell you. To sculpt your body, to become curvy, to get thick, to get slim, thick, or whatever it is, to have that dream body, you have to incorporate weights. I know. I didn't believe it either. I couldn't believe it. But that body transformation, that sculpting, that curviness, the ass that you're looking for, you need to incorporate weights. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, what? So I've been, a cardio fiend for the longest. I'm a runner. I love running. When I say I'm exercising back then, it was solely just going to the gym and doing cardio. Like I'll run for like 2 hours, and that was a solid workout because I would lose so much, I would burn so much calories. Who doesn't want to do that? But if I'm being honest with you, the number one thing that has really helped me with like building muscle has been lifting weights, because how else are you going to build muscle if you don't eat your proteins and if you're not lifting weights and resting, of course. So for my girls out there that want to build ass, that want to become a little curvy, that want to be a little more healthier, because let's include the importance of, health. You have to start adding weight. Now, you don't have to lift extremely heavy. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be one of those girls that are going in the gym and just like killing themselves. You don't have to do that. You can start off very light. You can start off small. But as long as you're incorporating weights, that's going to help you become a little more stronger. And that's extremely important in your life. You want to build strength. You want to build the endurance. You want to build bone health and all of that. The importance of that is, you need to incorporate weights. So the next time you go to the gym, or not even the gym, you can find ways to just purchase some weights from Amazon, and you can start incorporating that. Or just like body weights is enough, like doing push-ups and certain workouts that once you put it up on YouTube, it will show you some workouts that you can do from home that can help you with incorporating weights. But my girl, you have to start adding weights. That has changed my life. The ass that I have now, the thighs that I have now, the body that I have now has solely been from lifting weights. I can speak on lifting weights for so long, but you have to start adding that. You have to incorporate lifting weights. Building your dream body requires you to have a game plan. You have to have realistic goals. And that has been another way I've been able to transform and sculpt my body. I've I've had a game plan. I know exactly what I want. I have the body goal that I want to accomplish. I have the weight goal that I want to accomplish. Um, and I've created a game plan. So, first and foremost, figure out realistically, how do you want to look? What does your dream body look like? And I'm not throwing shade when I say this, because we all have a role model. We all have someone that we adore their body and would want nothing more than to look like that person. But make sure it's realistic. Again, I'm not throwing shade. I'm simply saying, if you have a girl that you're striving to look like, you have this body goal, and she has this body, and that's what you're working towards, make sure it's natural. If you're going the natural way, if you're focusing, because right now what we're talking about is the natural way. We're talking about sculpting your body through exercise and food. So make sure when you're creating that mood board and that vision board, and the woman that you're looking at, because I think we all have someone that we admire and that we want to look like. So the woman that you're looking at, make sure, first of all, it's realistic. Make sure that woman got her body naturally, but then also make sure that you're genetically, similar to that woman, to where you're able to work out and eat healthy to look like her. I know there's a lot of women on social media that I love and I admire, but first and foremost, their bodies were not made naturally. Not throwing shade, I'm just saying facts. Their bodies were not made naturally. So I know that there's no amount of exercise in foods that I consume that's going to get me to looking like that. I can come close, but not exactly that. And that's what I mean when I say make sure you're making, setting realistic goals. And then the second thing is, there's women out there that I admire and I love, but there is no amount of eating and gaining weight. There is no amount of exercise and lifting weights. There's no amount of water that I drink or sleep or supplements that's going to make me look like that woman. Even though she has a natural body and that's all, built through eating and exercising, but genetically, I wasn't designed to look like her. So no matter what I do, I would never look like her. Remember that. So when you start your journey and you have this game plan and you have this vision of what you want to look like, and you join these groups or these challenges where they're saying, I look like this, pay this money to look like me. It's okay to go into that group. It's okay to, pay for that so you can have the knowledge on exercise, and so you can have the knowledge on certain foods that you need to consume to help you. But keep in mind that, just because that woman looks like that does not mean you're going to look like that. Find someone that has similar built body to yours, and then, maybe that can inspire you. But remember to set realistic goals. Remember to have a game plan. If you're saying, this is what I want, this is the body that I want, remember that you need to start working for that body. Remember that you have to create a plan, like a workout plan. Okay, what are some workouts that I need to start implementing now that's going to give me this body that I want? I know that, I wanted to build my thighs and I wanted to build my biceps. So for me, I started working, doing more bicep workouts. I started researching more workouts for my quads. I started doing those things that I needed to do to build the body that I want, right? So create a game plan, figure out a workout plan. What kind of workouts do you need to start implementing? Because if you're building your body and you have this image in your mind of the body you want, there are certain workouts that you have to implement daily or every other day to get that body. Just working out and just doing stuff to burn calories is completely different from sculpting your body. Burning calories and just doing any kind of workout is just for, fat loss. It's just to lose weight on the scale. But when it comes to actually, sculpting and transforming your body into a completely different body, it's a lot of work that comes with that. It's a lot of, time and consistency. So you have to make sure that you're doing the right research to start implementing the right workouts, to start implementing the right foods, but also the right amount of food. It's a whole thing. It takes a lot of research. It takes a lot of hard work, but it's going to be worth it. So remember to create a game plan. Remember to create an exercise plan, the days that you're going to exercise, the days you're going to rest, the kind of foods you're going to be consuming. create a game plan that has helped me a lot in transforming my body. Let's talk meal planning. Meal planning. Yeah, you've heard of it. So you can't wing it anymore. Let's start there. You can no longer wing it. You can't just wake up in the morning, go about your business, and when you get hungry, figure out what's around you to eat, and then you order that. You cannot do that anymore. To transform your body, to work on your body, because remember, this is a project. Your body, creating your dream body is a project now. Just how creating your dream life is a project, and everything you do, every decision you make has an effect on your dream life. Every decision you make has an effect on your body. So you have to start planning ahead. So when I said create a game plan, that means also the foods that you're going to be eating every day. So you have to start meal prepping. You have to start planning ahead so that when you get hungry, you're not just, grabbing the worst thing or the best thing next to you. You actually have a game plan. You actually have a meal plan. You are actually eating with purpose and not eating just because you're hungry. Meal prepping has been another holy grail. So I would admit, I can't even talk, you guys. So I'm going to admit that there was a time where I was consistently meal prepping. Like every Sunday, I would meal prep. And then I kind of slowed down on meal prepping. But what I'm still doing is I'm still planning my meals ahead. So, I'm not prepping for the whole week like I used to, which I need to go back to doing, but I'm prepping the day before. So like today, I already know what I'm having for the week, right? So today's Sunday, and I start usually Mondays to Fridays, I'm on the same schedule. I'm doing the same things. I'm exercising, I'm eating healthy, I'm drinking my water. I'm proactive on the weekdays. On the weekends, I'm more lenient. I can, just relax for a little bit because I know I've done the work throughout the week. So for me, I always know what I'm eating the day before. Always. And then in the morning, when I don't, like today, if I don't have the energy to cook today, so tomorrow morning before work, I'm going to make my breakfast and I'm going to make my lunch. So when I go into the office, I have my snacks that I usually snack on. I have like carrots and broccoli, and I have my berries. And then I have my oatmeal filled with nuts and berries that I usually make. And then I have a meal that I made for lunch already. So whenever I'm hungry throughout the day, I have something that I can snack on. I'm not just winging it. I'm actually eating with purpose. And there are times where, when I don't prepare, what is that saying? I think I'm going to mess it up. It's when you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Oh, dope. So that's pretty much it. If you're not going to plan your meals ahead, you're planning to fail, because the moment you get hungry, everything you're working towards goes out the door. Your brain is just saying, look, I just need food. Find me the next best thing, whatever it is, and I'll eat it. You need to make sure that you're meal prepping. That has been the holy grail. My focus when I'm meal prepping is, like I talked about, is filling my food with whole grains, a lot of fruits and vegetables. But I usually implement protein in every meal that I have. I have to have my protein. I also started implementing more healthy fats. Like I eat a lot of avocado. As I think you guys know, but I usually do intermittent fasting. That has also helped me on my health journey, on my weight loss journey. So usually after I break my fast, sometimes I'll fast for like 17. The basic on a normal day is 17 hours, but most times I like to switch it up so I'm not fasting the same time every day. I would sometimes fast for like 24 hours. And on my days when I fast, when I break my fast, I usually like to go for healthy fats. So I'll break my fast with like an avocado or peanuts or whatnot. I love cashews, so I usually put like nuts in my yogurt bowl, and I'll have that. So like avocados, I eat a lot of mixed nuts, cashews, and almonds. I love. And I usually cook my foods. If I'm cooking oil, I usually cook my foods in olive oil. That's the holy grail. And then another thing that I had to learn to stop is the processed foods. Yeah, let's talk about that, you guys. If you're going to transform your body, if you're working towards sculpting your body, and you're going to do all these great things like exercise and implement weights, and you still need to do cardio, of course. If you're going to start, drinking more water and meal planning and doing all this good stuff for yourself, you want to make sure that you're also staying away from processed foods. That is extremely important, because not only is that going to stop you from, your progress, it's also going to create a lot of health issues. I talk about this all the time. A lot of processed foods consistently can cause a lot of diseases in your life. It could cause a lot of health issues. It can cause weight gain, which can cause type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, and a lot of other things. So, slowing down on processed foods and learning to cook more foods, because no matter what you cook at home, majority of the time, it's going to be a little more healthier than when you buy it outside. And then the last thing I would say that has really helped me on my journey to transforming my body has been resting. I can't stress the importance of resting enough. Just so you know, the people that are just going to start lifting weights, if this is not something that you're used to, when you start lifting weights, you're going to become, your body, you're going to start putting your body under a lot of pressure. You're doing more now than you've ever done before. If you were just focusing on low intensity workouts, like just walking or Pilates or yoga or something like that, and you're not used to actually putting your body under a lot of strain, and you're going to start lifting weights, understand that the importance of resting, taking some time to let your body heal. There's this thing called rest day. I'm sure you've heard of it, where, you stop yourself from, you can still be active. So you can go for a walk, you can do yoga, you can stretch. I would actually advise that you take your rest day to do some low intensity workouts like yoga or Pilates, or just like stretching, or just simply going for a walk. But rest days, meaning that you're not putting your body under a lot of tension. You're not, lifting weights anymore. So I've said this before, that Mondays and Tuesdays I lift weights, Wednesdays I rest, Thursdays and Fridays I resume, and then on the weekends we do low intensity workouts. So we're not lifting weights on the weekends. We're just letting our body, recharge, let it heal itself, so that we can go back to lifting weights again on the weekdays. But I don't think I remember a time where I didn't get 8 hours of sleep. It's not me. I'm usually in bed by 9:30, the latest 10. So I'm really, really big on sleep. I'm really, really big on resting my body. I know when I need to rest. I know the importance of resting, and I gave myself time to heal. That has really helped me with transforming my body, you guys. So I hope that, all of these tips, all of these things that I've told you that has transformed my body, I hope that that's able to help you if you implement it. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what worked for me, and if you were to implement it, it might work for you. But just remember that, don't compare your body to another person's body, another woman's body, because you're eating the same foods or you're doing the same workouts. You have to remember that we're built differently genetically, and that's okay. You can just transform your body to how you were designed to be, and just be the best version of yourself. The goal is to be the best version of yourself, and not the best version of someone else. So take this day to decide the kind of life that you want. Take this day to decide the kind of body you want. Create a game plan and go after it. And I really hope that this video was able to help you. Again, these are just the things that I've been able to implement in my life that has been able to transform my body, that has been able to help me with weight loss. And, you can pick from it, and you can decide which ones you want to implement in your life that's going to help you. But again, it's your life, it's your body. You do with it as you please. Again, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.